Where modern viticulture has continued, time has remained stagnant in this old French chateau, resting at the end of a long vineyard. The story goes that a Roman winemaker had built the chateau in the 17th century on the territory of the commune, then entirely covered with vines. Practicing the wine trades, he brought his barrels down to the local ports from where the boats departed, and so forth generated a great fortune with his wine business. Decades passed, and the property was handed down from generation to generation within this eventual prestigious French family with the name Rousseau. In 2004, the last resident of this bewitching property passed away, after reaching a grateful age of more than 90 years old. It was subsequently too prohibitive for the younger generation to maintain the property, and thus it inevitably ended up in a state of neglect. Let yourself be transported to a bygone era today, as we explore and investigate this notorious castle, and will be faced with an unforeseen surprise.
Okay, we triggered it.
So, welcome back everyone. This is a quite extraordinary start and beginning of a video. Like, normally you will not expect a start of a video like this, but it actually has a reason. It's literally in the middle of the night right now. We are driving on the highway. Show it to them, Sarah. It's so strange, there's not even a single car on the road. Oh, there is one, for a difference. Like, we've been literally driving for miles and not a single car has passed us. But yeah, it's actually gonna be a crazy night. We're going on an epic mission to the abandoned castle, and literally only one person has been here before, and for the rest, not a single person has been inside of this place. And yeah, apparently this castle is completely furnished. It's a real time capsule, a gem. There is motion sensors inside, an alarm, There are even cameras outside, but we exactly know the plan and what we have to do. I just want to say it's gonna be an epic mission, and yeah, I can't wait for it. Right now I think we have 13 more minutes of driving, and then eventually we will arrive. So stay tuned. A few months before I arrive with Sarah near the castle, it is already late and dark, but curious explorers as we are, we decide to give it a go and take a look at the castle.
I'm walking on the street at night in France with a ladder. Hopefully we will not alert too much ducks. So like I mentioned, we passed the last house and now we're actually walking in this that way, full of mud, to the event castle. There is Sarah with the ladder. Please give a big thumbs up to her, because she's a girl, but she's rocking this urbex game like not anyone else. And I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna put on the light now. Again, check you out later. There we are. That's the hole. Yeah. You know, almost all of the times with these fences, there's always like one hole inside of them.
Yeah.
I don't know who ever did this, but it's most of the time the case. Definitely makes things a lot easier. Okay, so we just climbed to a hole somewhere in the fence. Right now we are actually in the castle garden, but all of these plants here are so stingy.
Yes, it is.
It's not nice at all. I hate these plants. I hope we get rid of them soon. Alright, this is so exciting, people. Seems that there's kind of a pathway here. We get lost and entangled in the maze of branches, shrubs and forest all around us, and decide to head back to the car and visit the castle another time. A few months later, the time has come. I'm back at the castle with some other friends. And this time, fortunately, not in the middle of the night. Alright guys, so welcome back to a new epic mission here in France. Currently walking on a pathway, making our way to the abandoned castle. And yeah, this is gonna be an epic one. But it's also not gonna be an easy one. So yeah, I hope it works out. And we'll see. So over here is supposed to be a hangar, but still some old vehicles inside. That's what we're first gonna show you, I guess. So apparently, I just asked my friends, if you watch through the hole over here, you can actually see the inside of the hangar. It's supposed to be pretty big. Whoa. There's a huge storage unit. I see a tractor over there, also parts of an old vehicle. So currently we're trying to find the easiest access point to actually get on the premises of the castle, because there is also cameras and there is an alarm. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a mission, but we know what we have to do. Oh wow, behind the bushes you can already see it. Over there is some abandoned vehicles, also really neat ones. The left one is cool. Yeah. Yeah, Ford, 2 French ones. They must have been sitting there for a long time. That was like a little bit of a transport one, you know?
Yeah, like a pickup?
Yeah, one of the old pickups. Okay, so we have to pass through that way, I think, to actually near it from behind and avoid any cameras.
Okay. Can you just put this in my backpack?
Yeah, of course.
Just new.
Yeah, it's quite good condition. Of course, the French baguette.
Yeah.
Always on exploring. Alright, so there we're going. On our mission to actually access this property, this castle. This place is still very unknown. One of my friends has been here around 1 year ago, but nevertheless did not manage to get inside. She saw the camera system and she thought it was empty because somebody told her. Yes, thanks. Yeah, we're on the back side, it's perfect. So yeah, as you can see, we're on the back side of the castle right now. I have to admit the castle is actually slightly more little than I expected it to be. But yeah, that's only good because we have to access with the ladder and the less high it will be. So let's see. This place is so overgrown. Alright, there we are. There we are. Now we have to go and check. I think it's this one, don't you think? That one seems open.
Yeah, but maybe we can try the basement of there.
Oh, yeah, it is also open.
But if we go to the...
Yeah, That's dangerous because there is an alarm inside the castle. We can take this way, but it will be dangerous because we have a chance of entering the room with the alarm. So we're gonna try to check those shutters over there. Alright.
Good?
Yeah, it's good. So as you could see, we managed to make our way inside, and currently we are in this beautiful French chateau. I can just not wait to explore this place, and we will start our adventure on the first floor, the upstairs, because the downstairs actually has an alarm. We know where it is, we just have to be cautious and yeah, use our brains. But I cannot wait to explore this place. It's very beautiful, abandoned for over 10 years already, I think, concerning the state of disrepair and decay inside. And yeah, let's just explore this place. Time to start another wonderful adventure. So the first room, I think this was actually like a storage room. There are still plenty of clothes over here, under the sheets. Even some fur coats of the woman. And this is what I always really like about these castles. They have a certain wallpaper, and they actually make doors and cabinets inside the wallpaper. They are a little bit hidden. And then behind it, they always used everything for storage. Plenty of clothes again. Some shoes over there, a radio. And plenty of spiders inside that are still alive. Wait a second, there was a newspaper over here. Let's see if I can find a date. 1955. Alright, well, that's fairly long ago. Almost like 70 years. Well aware, still plenty of grooming products. Wow. There's still so much stuff inside. And all these doors, they haven't been opened for years because look, the spider webs are still in between them. I think the reason why it's so well kept is because it's alarmed and the signs are literally everywhere around the property. So I think nobody actually dares to enter it. Well, at least we had the right information and we are just here with an historical interest and to share this wonderful castle with you today. I just entered a wonderful bedroom. Sadly enough, there are some signs of vandalism. But I also see some envelopes on top of the bed. Okay, so it was family 𝗦𝘁cie who lived there. Family 𝗦𝘁cie, the last occupants probably of this generous French chateau. There are so many clothes just dumped on the bed. It's quite sad to see. And the lamp over there on the ceiling, there is a giant cobweb hanging all the way down. What will be inside the suitcase over here? Maybe some poker fishes? Oh, still plenty of files. 1987. Also this print, that was from Mr. Jacques. I think this was like an awards. He got it from a local town mayor. Wow. There is an old photo over here. This might have been the family. At least it seems it was on a wedding day, so maybe plenty of people you see on this photo were members of the noble family who once owned this place. This little orange coin over here. It's old French currency. French Republic, it is saying. I really like how they actually hung up these lamps on both sides of the bed. And right over here there is actually 3 televisions right next to each other. I don't know why they needed 3, but apparently 1 screen wasn't enough. Those were like those little ornaments. You could actually put some drinks inside. They had a little tab over here and you could turn it and eventually they would come outside. Over here is something of 1987. Again, an award from the town mayor. Commanderie des compagnons. Alright. Well, let's check out the shelves over here. This one's full of clothes still. Some polos over here, some shirts and everything. Can't open that one. And that one either. They're both locked. And just have a look at this. The windows are all just smashed. So all the rainwater and humidity is just coming out inside and it's just leading this place to become very moisturous and there's getting lots of mold inside, which is of course very bad for the state of this property. A wonderful mirror with some details on top and a picture of a boy. Could have been their son one day. Wow. Even all the ties are still pristinely hanging up here. It's unbelievable. Over here they had a little bookshelf. They definitely had children. There's also some toy cars over here. Let's check out that huge wardrobe in front of me. It actually had these sliding doors. Are they locked? Oh no, they're not. It's still entirely stuffed inside. All their clothes. Also a radio over there on top. It's quite stuck. There we go. Some more modern magazines over here. Also this man's head, I guess. Let's see. All right, it's 1992. Well, and the room next door is another bedroom. Have a look. It's still veritably untouched. The bed's still made up. Crucifix hanging on the wall. And the vacuum cleaner is left since the last job they did with it. so much sheets. It's all left behind. Some tiny washing towels too. Everything. It's so sad that it's just all left to rot inside. Instead, it could have been donated for a good cause and for people that are really in need of it. We'll never understand that. Wow, that's a beautiful vintage vanity over here. Still with some children pictures on top. And even more of them. Not only these ones, but also over here. So beautiful to see all those vintage photos. Those were probably the children that were once raised up inside of this generous building. Oh, another photo. Looks like this could have been a woman who once lived there. Yeah, just some sheets, a brush, just some general stuff inside of these shelves, I believe. But also on the sides you had little doors. Even some perfume still there. Wow, look, this hasn't been opened for a very long time. Alright, there we go. Oh my, you can literally hear the cobwebs just breaking. Also, this china vase is just fallen down. It was probably standing over here because there is still a dust mark. Wow. 2 clocks on top of this cabinet. Actually a beautiful one. I really like it. Oh, and another photo. It's actually not a real photo of them, but it was, yeah, just like a stock photo from when they bought the list, the cover. Ooh, a bedpan for droppings, so I think it was an older person living here. That's the last. Attached to these bedrooms in these French chateaus, you often had a private bathroom. This was one of them. As you can see, it's very moldy. Plenty of presence of black mold in the wallpapers. Still denim jacket hanging. And there is more clothes inside of those zipping wardrobes, which we often see. They actually save the clothes from getting damaged by moisture or insects. So we just explored the left wing of this castle, at least on this floor. Over here was this magnificent staircase where I started this video. Typical French style. And then right behind it, there is another bedroom. Again, one that's so untouched over the years. Also still made up, it's unbelievable. There must be a legit reason why the family is not emptying this place out. They clearly had children. This could have been a room from the child, maybe, because this wardrobe is also pretty small. Well, yeah, maybe. The child also had eyes, I don't know. Look at those shoes, they are so colorful. Also a razor set over here. Whoa, some very old francs over here. This coin was 5 francs and it was from 1947. That's incredible. Tiny bugs over here. Nothing inside anymore. But as you can see, there was this door and that was connected to the bathroom. So always all these bedrooms inside these French chateaus, they were connected to bathrooms right next door. And then let's continue following this pretty long corridor. Still plenty of rooms to go. This was another storage room. Even more clothes have been stored there in the zipper wardrobe. Apparently I think this was a Christmas tree for the holiday season. A really beautiful chair, but damaged by water, as you can see. Then on the other side there is another beautiful bedroom. Wow. Typical French chateau bedroom. Wallpaper is slowly peeling off. Full of black mold over there. Wow, some more old photos of children. And also from the past owners over here. This could have been inside the castle one day. Oh, look at this. They were all having a very chic dinner. It was actually on a wedding day. Maybe from them, the people who lived there. Beautiful. Now I also see some calendars over there. So let's check them out. Oh, that's a beautiful chair. Wow. $19.99. It's the last date. So this place already been for a long time. My gosh. Picture of the woman with her child. Wonderful. Another calendar over here of my year of birth, 1998. And the boy's picture over here. And like I mentioned for the other rooms, this one was linked to a little, yeah. Oh no, it was not a bathroom. No, this was more like a storage room, I believe. Little medicine shelf over here. Wow, another old family photo. It's amazing. Definitely a chair for the elderly. Whoa. I will never understand why so much clothes just get left behind and they do nothing with it. It's so valuable. Cannot open up that one. Unfortunately, there is another door here. And that one is also still entirely stuffed. Oh, even plenty of heads over there and some fur heads. Yet another bedroom. There is always so much bedrooms inside of these French chateaus. The families in general were often quite large. It's something you often see in these noble class families from the French bourgeoisie. It's actually the luxurious class in society of that time period. Wow. It's a wonderful prayer chair. Some very neat carvings, and even inside the print on the pillow, this crucifix. I really like this one. Oh. And then look at this clock too. Wow. My gosh. So beautiful. Definitely a French antique clock. A painting right behind it. And also this wonderful mirror with a painting above. So well detailed. You can slowly see it crumbling. It's actually quite sad. Oh, over here is actually a stairway going up. Oh, but that's strange. It's only leading to a toilet. I've never seen a special staircase only for such a tiny toilet. Must have been very inconvenient as well for when the people grew older. But this was a bathroom. Whoa, and have a look at the beautiful bathtub over there. Oh, I love it. That's amazing. With these sort of bars right on the downside. It's amazing. Wallpaper as just all came off there. Still all their bedding products. Well, before we are going down, you might have not even noticed it when I passed this, but this is an actual hidden door. And it's leading us to the attic. Let's go. Alright, I'm so curious what we're gonna find here. I've got no clue, but it's such a dark attic. Oh. And it's in a very bad state of decay too. The wall is just cracking here, near to collapse. Wow. There are so many old magazines and newspapers here. Let's grab one of them and check a date. This was actually like an old magazine. This was the cover and it's from July 1925. Wow, so vintage. Okay, at this point I have to be very careful. Because it's definitely not very safe. Floor is quite weak. There's not that much left over here. Another room over here. Yeah, but it's also quite empty. Wow. Very old candle holder over there. Oh, and some very old shoes over here too. Well, there was not that much to see on this attic, to be honest. In general, just empty rooms. Just some papers inside. But yeah, that's for it. And he had this little cage over here. I think this was a bird's cage. Or maybe to preserve some French cheeses. Alright, so it's time to go downstairs. And yeah, we're first gonna do the room without the alarm. But one of our friends is still waiting outside and she really wants to go in. So we're gonna try to open a window for her. Because she's been waiting for us outside for over an hour already. Some beautiful vases over here. Yeah, I see a sensor. But honestly, I do not think that one is active. I do not see lights, but yeah, there is a sensor right over there. Right next to the door. Okay, we triggered it. It works, the sensor. So yeah, it's gonna be a hit and run, bro. But wow. This place is beautiful. Okay, it's gonna be a quick one. I still want to show it to you, of course. Beautiful piano over here. Yeah, it's a beautiful room, man. Where it's very messy. We're not yet sure if the alarm is connected with a security company, but we will have to be careful. Okay, so the other room is this one. It's also very, very beautiful. Still an old portrait, one of the family members. So much natural decay. It's incredible. Everything is still there. Glass, crystal, china. Wow. It's so beautiful. Some really valuable chinaware. 2004 it's saying over here in the calendar, so that must be the last date. Well, toilets, just a storage area in general over here. Nothing special. Another hit and run in France. This was their giant kitchen. Quite big. Wow. Still plenty of personal photos from the year 2000. A wonderful fireplace over here, have a look. Wow. Well, the last room to show you over here. It's quite empty, to be honest. You have it? And it stopped again. Okay. It stopped again, but I don't know if the buzzer is connected with a security company. I only know that we should just get away now. But yeah, hit the like button, subscribe down below, and leave your comment down below. We're gonna get out of this place now and see you on the next adventure. Peace!